Hey there, good morning everyone. Wednesday, the 20th of March, 2024. This morning's devotional is a reading from Isaiah chapter 1, reading verses 19 and 20, and they read, "If you are willing and obedient, you will eat from the best of the land. But if you resist and rebel, you will be devoured by the sword, for the mouth of the Lord has spoken." People think that they cannot hear from God, when in reality there are things that they already know that He wants them to respond to, and so far they haven't done it. The quicker you do whatever the Lord has already told you to do, the sooner He will reveal the next step to you. His promise is, if you willingly obey me, the best will be yours. God continues to give us choices in life, choices which are ours alone to make. He will help you decide, but you need to ask Him, and when He answers you, you then need to move in that direction. For example, God gave the Israelites a choice between blessings for obedience and curses for disobedience. And we can find that in Deuteronomy chapter 28 and Deuteronomy chapter 30, verses 19 and 20. You see, God does not enforce any choice on us. We know what is good, and we want what is good, but we simply do not want to obey to get what is good. God also warned Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden not to eat of the fruit of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. The consequence was that you will surely die in Genesis chapter 2, verse 17. But then came along the enemy of God and told Adam and Eve a twisted lie which they believed. And then we wonder why we are always in some sort of trouble. Rebellion is going against the wishes of God. He knows all and sees all, so He also knows the kind of trouble we will get into if we do not work within His boundaries. Once again, we have those all infamous 3 C's coming into play here. 3 C's: circumstance, choice, and consequence. When someone gets caught in the act of transgressing the law, their answer invariably boils down to, well, I didn't think of the consequences. We need to know that God does forgive and will forgive if we repent with a sincere heart. Psalm 51 verse 17 reminds us that God will not despise a broken and contrite heart, a heart that is remorseful of actions that went against the grain of God's will, and so other people were hurt in the process. My dear friends, if you want to eat of the best of the land that God gives you, then we need to become obedient to Him. Obedience may not always seem pleasant, especially when all your buddies are having fun. But in the long run, they will regret the disobedience. Once again, circumstance, choice, consequence. May the Lord be with you. May He bless you. May He cause His face to shine upon you and be with you always. Goodbye.